In this match, we have tasked Fred Dinenage, British TV legend, with one question. How do you beat a Terminator? Here he comes down the ramp. He looks pretty confident. We have a Terminator waiting for him to take on in a professional wrestling setting here live at the 2K Arena in London, England. Fred Dinenage, of course, master journalist, MBE. He's well respected. He's 73 years old, and we've sent him to face a Terminator. Yeah, I know, we're kind of cruel, aren't we? Here we go. He's waiting. And he's cracking his neck as his foe, the T-800 model of Terminator, has arrived. Sent from the year 2029, dressed up like he's supposed to be from the 1980s. I don't know. I wasn't born then. But he looks strangely out of place here in 2016. The arena for Fred Dinenage versus the Terminator. I mean, I can't stress this enough. Fred Dinenage is 73 years old, and he's about to face a Terminator. A killing machine. Someone who is theoretically so relentless. At the end of the first film, they needed to be crushed. At the second film, they ended up being dipped in molten metal. And the rest of the films don't actually count. But this model, based on Arnold Schwarzenegger, is a fearsome foe indeed. Fred Dinenage has left the ring. I don't know whether that's a sign of respect or a sign of fear. The Terminator is taking his time. Not sure if he's actually focused on Fred Dinenage or finding John Connor. But no, it's neither of those things. He's looking for Sarah. Sarah Connor. Here we go, Dinenage versus the Terminator. There's the bell, and we're on our way. Terminator starting off immediately. German suplex. Jesus, he folded him up like an accordion. But Fred Dinenage, not one to lay down, just sweeps the leg there. The Terminator is barely even reacting to any of these attacks from Fred Dinenage. And there's a backbreaker. 73 years old, people. 73 years old, and he busts out the dropkick. What elevation from a 73-year-old. And he slaps him. Backhand pimp slap from Fred Dinenage. And the Terminator is not responding. And a punch back from the Terminator. He's not just there to be a punching bag. About to send Fred Dinenage into the ropes. Fred Dinenage lifts him up. Do you know how heavy a Terminator is? The strength from Fred Dinenage to just hoist him up over the ropes like he did. It is beyond any mortal man. And some people say that Fred Dinenage is not mortal. He's not a cyborg. But he definitely isn't mortal, as he drops him with a side Russian leg sweep cover. What? No, not even a 1 count. That looked to be a slow count on behalf of referee John Cone. Dinenage going back into the cover. What? No, his hand barely even got to touch the canvas there. A scoop. What's he going to do? And he throws him overhead. Straight to the back. And no! Fred Dinenage. He keeps on hitting those backhand pimp slaps. And they do nothing. They are doing nothing. Sending him into the corner. No, the Terminator is having none of that. Takes control. Front face lock and an elbow to the back of the neck there. Jawbreaker from Fred Dinenage, not one to be trifled with. He's gonna... Uh-oh. Oh, he's hanging him upside down. Pile driver to Fred Dinenage, dropping him right on top of his head. And the Terminator now kicking his opponent while he's down. He's offering some words of definitely not encouragement. I don't think I can even repeat what he just said. Go into a reverse chin lock. Fred Dinenage fighting his way out into a modified jawbreaker, sending the Terminator back and releasing the hold. Snapmare by Fred Dinenage as he picks him up, lifts him, and reverse DDT. Impressive skills by Fred Dinenage here. Cover. 2. No. Just a 1 count there. Almost a 2. Definitely not enough to keep a Terminator down. Just ask any of the Connors. And he picks up Dinenage. Drops him on his spine. Nice spine buster there by the Terminator. Cover. The referee wasn't even really in position there. He was looking somewhere else. But thankfully, he noticed that Fred Dinenage's shoulder popped up as he nails a double knee to the arm. Cover off the double knee to the arm. 1, 2. Fred Dinenage is trying to think of how he can beat this Terminator. And there's an uppercut to Dinenage. He picks him up. Military press into... Oh, European uppercut. And the Terminator... Wait, what's he good? He's swinging Fred Dinenage. He's swinging him around and around and around. Jeez. Not only making him dizzy, but also knocking the wind out of him too. Cover. No, Fred Dinenage kicking out at 1 there. And I thought that was going to be it, to be honest with you. Terminator resorting to some illegal tactics, but the referee hasn't got the balls to stop him. I mean, how many people are going to argue with the Terminator? And attacking the knee now of Fred Dinenage. The strength that could come from a Terminator might require Fred Dinenage to have surgery to replace that knee. Picks him up. No, Fred Dinenage is still not out yet. But the Terminator... No, what? Hold on a second. He lifts him up. Lifts him up. Damn! Don't know what you could even call that, but no, that's not it. I thought that could have been it right there. Dropped in I think that was a modified inverted tombstone pile driver. Fred Dinenage, cravat into a suplex. The referee blocking the camera there. Damn that referee. Covered by Dinenage. 1, 2. No! 2 count kick out by the Terminator. He's not out of this one yet. Fred Dinenage with a reverse chin lock. He's cranking in the pressure, trying to remove any energy from the Terminator by cutting off circulation of any, I guess, electrical pulses to the head. But it's not working. And the Terminator fights out of it. He's good. No! Fred Dinenage with another drop kick. What a beautiful drop kick that Fred Dinenage has. But the Terminator just kicked him in the head. Cover. No. Not even a 1 count on that one. And the Terminator is equally perplexed as to what can keep Fred Dinenage down. And that pimp slap still isn't working, but a European uppercut kind of helped there. And on the apron, Fred Dinenage following him out. He's got to lift. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Right to the back. He's now taking off the announce table cover. Thank God I'm not with those three. And the Terminator takes advantage one more time and slams him into the announce table. Oh, God, he's not going to do it again, is he? Why are those three not moving? I don't want to be anywhere near a Terminator. And, oh, God, Dinenage. Nope. Reverse DDT. Nice counter by the Terminator. And the Terminator just runs back in to beat the count. And Dinenage barely makes it in before the count of 10. I didn't think that he'd be able to. And Dinenage signaling to the crowd, "How?" I don't know if that's a question or just a hi. And Fred Dinenage coming off like a house on fire. Pele kick. Taking out the Terminator. What the hell is he going to do now? He's going back to the arm. Could this be it? Is Fred... No. What? What are you doing, Dinenage? Get down from there. No. Holy shit. I had to catch myself there. Fred Dinenage, 73 years old with a 630 splash to the head of the Terminator. 2 count and 3. Fred Dinenage, victorious in this battle between man and machine. So how do you beat a Terminator? With a 630 splash to the head. We've got some replays. Fred Dinenage. Incredible effort by Fred Dinenage. Incredible effort. And there's that lifting reverse DDT. I thought that could have been it right there. But it was not to be. I have goosebumps. Fred Dinenage. Victorious against this killing machine. Amazing. Amazing effort. Oh, we're going to see this again. This was simply astounding. Incredible. He took a moment there. There's the 630, but I didn't think he'd be able to hit it. It didn't look like that he thought he'd be able to hit it. There was a moment of hesitation there before he went full force into the head of the Terminator. And Fred Dinenage, well-deserved victory by that man right there. Congratulations, Fred. You're a hero to us all.